Khajiit hopes the Guardian is taking good care of you.
Oh, she has her moments. Any news on my mother's ring?
Actually, yes. A member of the Thieves Guild in Riften acquired it in the Grey Quarter ghetto inside Windhelm. It was sold to him by a Dunmer, who had been a kitchen servant at the Thalmor Embassy and Harfingar. Khajiit suggests you both lay low here while this one arranges for a meet to loosen his tongue with coin.
Barendar, there's something you need to see. Show him, Guardian.
What is it?
Oh, Bolly, no seas tonto.
So it has all come to pass. Khajiit had suspicions all along. The new order of Alanor are well known in Aldemiri circles. They are a shadowy, clandestine organization of Altmer extremists. Of course, rumors are just seeds on the wind, but here now is hard evidence. Did anyone see you take the documents?
Don't worry, there are no witnesses. We slew them all.
Even so, we must be very careful and keep this to ourselves until I investigate the revelations in these documents. Now, Khajiit must cut short his stay in Skyrim and travel to Cyrodiil and elsewhere immediately. There's nothing you can do about this conspiracy until Khajiit has spoken to his contacts. This will take all my skills and friends in high circles as emissary to get to the bottom of it to know what to do next. Khajiit will then contact you. In the meantime, you could travel to Windhelm and find this Dunmer, but be very careful. Rigmor is now officially wanted by the Thalmor and Empire-controlled areas.
Me a criminal? That's cute.
Yes, my child. They have sent none other than their best Thalmor general, Tylar Adriath, to Skyrim to track you down. He has, at his disposal, an elite force of 100 troops. They are setting up camps and checkpoints as we speak. Adriath is also a very dangerous High Justicar, greatly feared. He will pursue you with extreme prejudice. He will stop at nothing to find you.
But why? Okay, I took revenge on those that harmed my family. But why send these men? Why give me this special attention?
They fear you, Rigmor. They fear you because of who your father was.
My father is dead. They got their revenge. They would do well to leave me be if they know what's good for them.
My dear, sweet child, have you not seen past their veneer of subterfuge? Is that what you think? That the Thalmor would extradite your father and execute him for revenge? To know your enemy, you must first walk in their shoes. Has your hatred of the Thalmor blinded you from the truth?
I don't understand. What?
Your father's crest on the battlefield was worth 5,000 men. Even the mention of the son of Talos on the battlefield would ensure disarray and cause whole battalions to rout. No, Rigmor, not revenge. They needed your father out of the picture for good, or this whole plot would be for naught. After Bruma, they now fear you and what you might become.
Fear me? Why would they do that? I'm just a young girl.
A young girl who single-handedly slays a full company of Thalmor soldiers? When that young girl was taught, raised, and trained by the Beast of Hammerfell himself. It is you, Rigmor. You that is also on that list of top-level targets. Khajiit has done well to have the Dragonborn help keep you from harm.
The what? The Dragonborn? Yeah, right. That's really cute.
It's true, Rigmor. Maybe she knows it already, or not. You would do well to show some respect.
Somos hijos de Skyrim y
I'm
queremos
sorry.
luchar.
I need to be by
Su
myself for a
voluntad lo
while.
ordena.
I need some time to
Moriremos
take all
sin
this in.
Es nuestro hogar. Lucharemos por él. Y nunca daremos nuestro brazo a torcer. Viva Ulfric, porque es nuestro rey.
Please take care of her, Dragonborn. These are dark days. You will need to keep one step ahead. Adriath is a very dangerous foe, a master of subterfuge. Do not underestimate him. You get well rested before traveling to Windhelm. His name is Tendril Sethri.
Yeah. I think I'm good. Okay.
Step away from the girl, friend. We only want the head. You can keep the rest. Then die, fool.
Estas son mis frutas favoritas. Una leyenda. Dedico mi vida al último suspiro de dragón.
El rey puede que...
Yeah. I'm good. What do we do now? Okay.
Ah, it's good to see you.
Good to see you again, friend.
¿Hay algo que pueda hacer por ti?
Hello, friend.
Mira qué colores.
You know, it's really weird coming here. To Skyrim, I mean. I never got to see my homeland. Skyrim is such a beautiful place. I'm glad I came here. To see it for myself. Yeah, I guess. I try to put on a brave face, but really, deep down, I'm feeling a little scared right now. It's all a bit too much sometimes. I never asked for this. Sometimes I find it hard to imagine I was once a little girl, you know. I was just a normal, happy little girl playing with all the other kids. Then they took it all away. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what to do. My mom told me it would be okay, but it wasn't okay. They took her and I was... Sigyn. Her name is Sigyn. Yeah, I think I'm ready. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry,
¿En serio crees en todos estos rumores sobre dragones? De verdad habrá muertos.
Ojalá pudiera decir.
in a mining town? This place is cute. Come on! Hey, can we stop? Hey, these hot springs look really inviting. Could we stop so I can take a bath? Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Yeah, they're quite something, right? Courtesy of my stay in Haven. Mm-hmm. Sometimes. I have to lay on my side when I sleep. Uh-huh. Must have someone looking after me. A guardian angel or something. I don't want to talk about that right now. Maybe some other time. Yeah, I think I'm good. You know, she used to travel to the Imperial City sometimes to get things we didn't have in Bruma. And I would beg her to take me with her so I could get out of my sword and combat training. She just couldn't say no. And she would make up any old rubbish excuse and my father lapped it up. He knew she was lying. He would give us that look. But he loved her so much. She had him in the palm of her hand. We would go shopping and listen to the bards and minstrels playing in the streets, and sometimes I would just go sit in the library and read everything I could get my hands on for hours and hours till she came and got me. We could finally take off our fur coats for once, and I remember I would look up and let the sunshine warm my face. I would try on some of the linen dresses, and she would buy me a special treat. The summer in Cyrodiil. So green, so timeless. Oh, how I miss all that. I just need to know, if she's still alive. So, you're a dragonborn, right? Oh, har har, that's cute. You really are too much. Okay, let's move on. Say I didn't warn you.
You're
has estado cuidando de tus camellos. La guardia puede ponerse un poco nerviosa si uno se acerca a ellos.
No puedes limitarte a lanzar troncos grandes al fuego. También tienes que...
Yo te conozco. Y sé a qué te dedicas. Por favor, estas son buenas gentes.
Pensaba que el barrio gris sería un lugar seguro para los míos.
Debo de tener una taza limpia en alguna parte.
Fear not. Who wants to know? I may or may not. Depends. What do you want? Rings, trinkets, they come and go. You'll need to be more specific. Ah yes, I remember that ring. It was one of the many items I took for myself as payment for services rendered. You see, I worked there temporarily as a kitchen servant. Unfortunately one night I made the broth too rich by adding some seared skeever meat in with the vegetables. The Thalmor spent 2 days racing each other to the latrines. Serves them right, arrogant fools. They sacked me on the spot and told me I was lucky not to lose my head. Obviously they were no connoisseurs of fine cuisine, eh? Anyway, before I made my timely escape, I liberated a number of items that had just shipped in. A shipment of crates arrived from the Solitude docks that afternoon. They contained fine clothes, jewellery, shoes, ornaments, even a pile of rags. But what I found most disturbing was the chains and shackles. It was obvious to me that these items were from slavers in way of payment for the Thalmor to ignore illegal mining operations. In Empire-controlled provinces, right under their stupid imperial noses. There was something, but it will cost you the price of helping me get out of this rat hole and returning home. Give me some gold. The rest of the story will give you what you're looking for, and must be worth something. Now then, where was I? Ah yes, I was rifling through the pockets of the clothing, as you do, when I noticed a list. My heart skipped a beat when I realised on the list were the names of the poor wretches the belongings had come from, and where they'd been sent. Men, women, and even children, taken from the provinces by pirates and slave masters. That's the Thalmor for you, with their usual bureaucratic thoroughness for fine details. Filthy dogs. The gold and silver and anything else of value was stripped from the crates, and they arranged for them to be taken to Northwatch Keep. I grabbed what I could and hightailed it out of there. What you seek is on the slavers list. The person you seek who owned this ring will be on it, and where they were taken to. If I were you, I would make sure this list is passed on to the authorities. This kind of abomination needs to be stopped. I would love to see the Thalmor squirm out of this one. Good day to you.
Kenneth, ¿sí? De acuerdo.
¿Sí?
Okay, what's the plan? Do you know where this place is? Great, let's go find that list. Why shouldn't I be? Why are you so concerned how I feel? Has someone been talking about me behind my back? Thought what? Don't you assume you know how I feel? What is it? You want to go on alone and leave me here? In this dump? Hey, why don't you stay here and I'll just go kill them all myself and get that stupid list. Hey,
I don't need no dragonborn babysitting me. I can take care of myself. Ever since the age of 14, I've had my life ripped apart. I've suffered alone, and there was no one there for me. No one! Hey. I'm sorry too. I'm also cold. And I'm hungry. And I'm tired. Can we find somewhere warm and go eat? What about that inn in the square? Maybe I do need to talk about what happened to me, but not here. Just so you know, I really like having you around.
Adelante, avísame si puedo ayudarte en algo. O siéntate junto al fuego y enviaré a alguien.
Cada noche paseo por el barrio gris y dejo que esos pieles grises sepan lo que pienso de ellos.
I think so.
Anda, espabila. Sí, mamá.
Where do I start? No, I really do. I do need to talk about what happened back then. Especially now that I know it wasn't just a random thing. A lot of the memory is broken. I think it was just my way of dealing with it all. I was only a young girl. It wasn't long after my 14th birth year when they came for my dad.
Yeah, that's quite something, right?
No, never. He would get quite annoyed if I asked about that. I remember he would always give me a sword too heavy to practice with, but he insisted. And when I just got used to it, he would give me another one. He would say to me, "Rigmor, you may not know it now, but I do this because I won't always be there for you and your mom. You are the only child, and you must be as much a son as a daughter. You must be strong. You are Nord." I still hate myself, you know, for not being there for him. Some son I turned out to be, huh? They were supposed to let us go. You know, after he agreed to their terms. They separated me from my mom after that. I haven't seen her since. I'll never forgive the Empire for turning their backs on us. No, they treated us well. It was after the extradition that it all went bad. Okay, they kept their promise to spare our lives, but just barely. It became a living hell. I was to become a slave. I had no rights, no life. I had no hope, and I was scared. And I remember asking myself over and over, why can't I just go home? No! I need this. I wouldn't do what they wanted, so they beat me.
No, the stupid Bosmer, of course.
Nuestro héroe, nuestro
I'm
héroe,
sorry. I
aclamado
didn't
como
mean to.
guerrero.
I was sent to Valenwood to work on a farm. There was this Bosmer and his 2 sons. What assholes they were. I remember a high-ranking Justicar would come visit every now and then to check on me. Of course, now it's all clear, but then... he would tell them that if they touched me, you know, he would have their disgusting, lowly, worthless heads removed and placed on spikes. So the slavers beat me instead. But that bastard had me flogged like a dog. Yeah, I almost broke the slave master's neck. They didn't understand, but I was brought up a true Nord fighter. My dad always told me it was better to live one day as a warrior than a lifetime as a coward. It would be the last time they raised their hand against me. I was placed in Thalmor custody where they flogged me with their whips. Didn't want to dirty their hands, they said. I don't remember anything much after that. Until I awoke in a clean, soft bed. I thought I was in Sovereign Guard at first, but then the pain. Yeah, I love him deeply. He's like a father to me. Oh my. Yeah, don't tell him though. He'll growl at me. Yeah, didn't you know Khajiit growl when they get mad? Oh my. I think I'm done talking now. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go do this.
¿Quieres tomar algo? ¿Necesitas algo?
¿Necesitas algo? Soy marinera en el viento del norte. Hemos atracado un tiempo en Bengalia.